What is going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about Braves versus Athletics. Now, I have made a decision that I'm going to post more MLB, but I'm going to make the videos be much shorter and quicker. Two reasons why I think this team is going to win, and we're going to get on to the next pick. Because right now it is still NBA season, so I'm going to focus on that. But don't you worry, in the summer I'm going to be more descriptive about my picks and talk all the way through it, because right now there's not a lot of data out there to be able to even talk about. So let's get started. Athletics versus Braves. Braves will have Chris Sale. Athletics will have Luis Severino. I think Braves is going to win this game. Obviously, it's so obvious. I mean, the Braves just won yesterday 4-0. Currently, today on the 31st, they are playing. The Braves are losing. The Athletics are winning. But tomorrow, I think Braves are going to win. A better pitcher. You got Chris Sale. He has given up 8 home runs against the Athletics players, but 0.214 ERA average given to the Athletic batters. Now, Luis Servino, 0.278 ERA given to the Braves hitters. And I think overall the Braves are just having a bad night, and they're going to bounce back tomorrow night. The next game is the Orioles versus the Rangers. Trevor Rogers, last year he was averaging a 1.81 ERA, giving only 6 home runs out of 12 games that he played. 9-3 record, by the way. And currently, as of right now, there is no pitchers on the Rangers announced. I mean, the Rangers have beaten the Orioles on the 30th tonight as well, but tomorrow night I expect them to win, even though they're currently the underdogs as of right now on the app. But I'm going to pick Orioles to win. I just think having a better pitcher makes a big difference. And on top of that, the Orioles, the hitters, Gunnar, Taylor Ward, Pete Alonso, Tyler O'Neill, that's a very good starting 4 right there, and I trust them to at least get a win one of the games, right? I mean, surely they don't get sweep. The next game is the Reds versus the Pirates. Paul Skenes pitching on the mound. I don't care. I'm picking Pirates to win this game. I don't care that the Reds just won on the 30th. Tonight, the Pirates are winning as of right now, 6-3. Tomorrow night, Skenes is going to do his thing. He had a horrible first game, but it's okay. It's okay. He's a human at the end of the day. He's not a robot. He's not going to be perfect. And I trust that he will be able to get Pirates to win tomorrow night. I think he's going to show us why he won the Cy Young Award last year. The next game is the Phillies versus Nationals. Christopher Sanchez, one of the contenders for the Cy Young Award this year. Right now, I think he's the second favorite behind Paul Skenes, which is crazy. I don't think he's going to win it. He's a much better pitcher than Cade Cavalli. I think the Phillies win this game. They're winning tonight. Oh, they won tonight 3-2. And the day before that, they got blew up 13-12. But tomorrow night, Phillies lock it in, wins the game. The next game is the Blue Jays versus the Rockies. Kevin Guzman, he's given up 7 home runs against the Rockies. Now, on the other hand, Kyle Freeland is a horrible pitcher. 22 home runs given last year, 4.98 ERA average, 5.17 record. Kevin Guzman, he's not the greatest pitcher in the world, but he only gave up 21 home runs with 3.59 ERA. So both of these two teams do give up a lot of home runs. My pick for this game is the over. I think that both teams will be able to score a lot. I don't know who's going to win. Obviously, if you ask me who's going to win based on, the price of a team, I'm going to pick the Jays to win this game, but my pick is the over for this game. The next game is the Marlins versus the White Sox. Now, Sandy Alcantara is going to be pitching for the Marlins. 22 home runs, 5.36 ERA last year. Shane Smith, last year, 3.81 ERA, 17 home runs. Again, I'm going to be picking the over for this game. These two teams have covered the over the last 2 nights. I think they cover it tonight. They cover it again on the first as well. I'm picking the over for this game. The next game is the Mets versus the Cardinals. Freddie Peralta is going to be pitching. 17-6, 2.70 ERA, 21 home runs last year. Currently this season, he's doing okay. He's given up 11 home runs and 0.243 ERA against the Cardinal batters. Now, Matthew Liberatore, is going to be pitching for the Cardinals. I think this game the Mets win. Currently, right now, the Mets are losing 2-0 at the bottom of 6. Yesterday, they won on the 30th by 4-2. I think the Mets get the win against the Cardinals. The next game is the Brewers versus Rays. Jacob Misiorowski is going to be pitching. Honestly, I never watched him pitch. I'm not the biggest Brewers fan, and obviously I doubt anyone out there watches every single game. Now, if we're talking about batter-wise, the Brewers should be better, but I mean, as of right now, actually, the Brewers came back 5-2. Yesterday, the Brewers lost 3-2. I just think in general, the Brewers are the better team either ways. I mean, even though, it's still the beginning of the season, I can see the Brewers going pretty far like last year again. I mean, they have a really solid crew. I'm going to pick the Brewers to win this game at home tomorrow night, the first. The next game is the Red Sox versus Astros. I'm going to pick the Red Sox to win this game. You got a better pitcher, Garrett Crochet. I mean, he did a phenomenal job last year. We don't have to talk about it. He got 255 Ks. Now, this season, he had 8 Ks, and he pitched 6 innings. I mean, he's phenomenal. Dude, he's a great pitcher. I don't know why I still think Tyreek Skubal is going to get the Cy Young Award again this year, but it's going to be a good game tomorrow night. This is a game that I'm going to watch at 2:10 p.m. in the middle of the day in class. I'm picking the Red Sox to win this game just because of the pitcher. The next game is the Cubs versus the Angels. I mean, right now the Cubs are losing, if I'm not wrong, 2-0 at the top of the 6th. But Matthew Boyd will be pitching. I mean, he did lose against the Nationals. I mean, that was a bad game. 10-4 against the Nationals is crazy. But last year he had a decent season, 14-8, 3.21 ERA, 19 home runs given. On the other hand, Yusei Kikuchi, oh, I hate that name. I have to say that name again. 24 home runs, 3.99 ERA. Honestly, I'm going to pick the Cubs to win this game, but if you don't like both of the pitchers, the over in this game looks really good as well because the Angels do have players that can score, but I think Cubs are the safer pick, even though they have not been dominant this season, but it's still the beginning. Anything can still happen, right? The next game is the Tigers versus Diamondbacks. I mean, Skubal's pitching. Zach Gallen has given up 31 home runs last year, 4.83 ERA. I'm picking the Tigers to win this game, and the over in this game might be really good, because obviously the Diamonds are not going to score on the Tigers. I don't think so, because Skubal's pitching, and he is my favorite pitcher on his league. But I think the Tigers will be able to score a lot against Zach Gallen. So I'm going to pick the Tigers to win this game, and on the side, a little over for the game. The next game is the Yankees versus Mariners. Cam Schlitter is going to be pitching, and I think that George Kibbe, I mean, he's an okay pitcher, but I like the Yankees hitter much more. I know I'm being favored against the Yankees because Aaron Judge, man, I can't go against Aaron Judge. I just can't. I can't go against Aaron Judge. I can't go against Jazz. I can't go against Trent Grisham? Is that how you say his name? I know him though, Trent. I just call him Trent. These baseball last names are too hard for me to read, but I'm picking the Yankees to win. I just like the hitters on the Yankees more. Mariners, I don't like Cal Raleigh, or however you say his name. I don't like Randy. I don't like, what's his name? The guy that people thought was going to win the MVP over Judge this year. Rodriguez, where is he? Where is he? Julio Rodriguez, that's his name. Yes, I don't like him at all. His ERA this season is horrible. I get it, it's still the beginning of the season, but he's not showing any signs of dominance or MVP. So we're not even going to talk about it anymore. Yankees to win. The next game is the Padres versus the Giants. Now, this is a game that I'm dying to watch because Nick is going to be pitching. Nick Pivade, or however you say his name. He has given up 6 home runs against the Giants, but I don't care. I'm still picking them. I like the Padres hitter more. I know that they lost on the 30th, 3-2 against the Giants. They are going to be playing tonight. Regardless of if the Padres win or not, I'm picking the Padres to win. I think the Padres are a better team, in my opinion. The next game we're going to be talking about is the Royals versus the Twins. Joe Ryan is going to be pitching. He gave up 26 home runs last year, 3.42 ERA. The Royals are probably going to have Noah Cameron pitching. He has a good record against the Twins, only giving up 1 home run. Last year, he gave up 18 home runs. I'm going to pick the Royals to win this game. The Twins batters, they are decent, but not as good as Royals, in my opinion. And the pitching-wise, too, I think they have the advantage on the first. The last game of the day is the Dodgers versus Guardians. Yamamoto is going to be pitching. I mean, do I have to say much more? I mean, multi-billion-dollar, basically, franchise. I'm picking the Dodgers to win. Let me know your picks and give me a player prop. I'll see you guys next time.